Hi, I'm Brian with AWS Professional Services. Today, as part of our series on continuous monitoring in GovCloud, we're going to talk about how to identify unmanaged configuration changes. To start, we're going to look at the parameters we're going to provide to our CloudFormation stack. Here in the infrastructure stack template key, we're going to provide a value to our S3 object where our CloudFormation template resides. For a notification email, we're going to provide an email address at which we'll want to receive notifications of these unmanaged changes. And then here we have an allowable CIDR block that we're going to be modifying to show when changes are made inside and outside of CloudFormation. So we will go ahead and create the stack. I'll paste in the notepad so we can edit these values. We'll create our stack and name it demo stack and give it those demo parameters we just took a look at. And we will run this in a profile I've created. CloudFormation returns a stack ID, which tells us that it's creating the stack we've declared. While it's doing that, let's take a look at what we're building. So you'll see here we have a nested CloudFormation stack. And the key is that it has a notification ARN setting to report changes to an SNS topic, which our Lambda function will then take a look at and compare the actual state of the nested stack versus the expected state, which we persist in DynamoDB table. When an unmanaged change is recognized, an SNS topic is sent a notification to send to the email address that's been provided to the stack. At a code level, let's take a look at line 893 here, where we have a property in our CloudFormation stack of a notification ARN. This is what tells CloudFormation to send notifications to an SNS topic as this stack is modified. Now that our stack's created, let's confirm our subscription to the SNS topic. Okay, our subscription is confirmed. So next, in the EC2 console, we're going to change the security group that was created by CloudFormation. Again, this is the exact change on which we want to send alerts. We're going to change the inbound rule in our security group that we created in the stack. So here you can see the rule previously allowed IP address 1.2.3.4, and we'll change that to 5.6.7.8 and save our change. Now let's open up config and show that the rule is evaluated as non-compliant. Now that we've manually modified our security group outside of CloudFormation, we can see in config that our security group resource is evaluated as non-compliant. Additionally, we get an email from SNS indicating that our config rule identified a shared resource as non-compliant. Next, in the EC2 console, we're going to revert that security group back to its original value. So remember, we changed from 1.2.3.4 to 5.6.7.8. So now we'll revert it back to 1.2.3.4 and save our changes. Now that we've modified our security group value back to its original value, config evaluates this config rule as compliant. Additionally, we get an email from SNS telling us that security group was evaluated as compliant. Next, let's update that security group resource using CloudFormation as opposed to before when we updated the security group resource manually in the console. In CloudFormation, we'll select our demo stack and say update. We're going to use the current template, but provide a new parameter. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, now we'll do 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll leave the other parameters the same. Okay, our CloudFormation update is now complete. Also note that we updated the stack from the root level stack and not from the nested stack. So let's open EC2 and show how our security group resource has changed. So now you can see in our security group resource that that IP address is now 9.10.11.12. And our config rule still evaluates as compliant. Thank you for watching our video on how to identify unmanaged configuration changes. Be sure to check our other videos in our series of continuous monitoring in GovCloud.